Hello and welcome to the Underhive, and thank you for rejoining me here for some more Lannister action in Trial of the Seven Kingdoms. So I headed back to Casterly Rock after the end of the last episode. Didn't do anything else, just headed back here. And, in fact, I think I did a tournament on the way back just because I couldn't resist. But either way, we've come back here and I have found what I believe is the maximum amount of head armor on a fine helmet indeed for only 3 grand. That is looking spiffing. It's not quite as kingly as the previous one we had, but it's definitely good enough. So we'd like a cape at some point. Ooh, Dothraki hair. How very nice. Let's just check that out for a minute. Oh, we can be Khal Drogo. Very pleasant. I don't think that quite suits the character, so we'll stick with this. Haven't really... Oh, yeah, the Hedge Knight's boots. Yeah, I'm gonna take these Hedge Knight boots as well. They look pretty spiffing. So we're now looking pretty good. Other than hand armor, that's pretty low. And body armor's fairly low as well. So when we improve the cloak or whatever, that should all be pretty phenomenal at that stage. So we need to get ourselves some more troops, and we also would like to get some fighting done against the looters, because although we can recruit huge numbers, we tend to either recruit recruits or cav, and we would like to have a bit more in the way of archers and infantry. Not massive amounts of both, but I think we're going to lean into the cav this time. But we're not going to be using them in this fight. So we shall wait to get involved. Oh, I did also treat myself to a Knight Lance. This is now a Knight Lance rather than the commoner spear that I had previously. I'm not sure it's any better. It does allow me the opportunity to couch, but I pressed the wrong button there and tried to open the character window. We will de-couch that for a moment, and we shall stab this fellow for daring to throw a stone at us. He's been stabbed in the face, and they have chased off our dudes. Well, the cav will have to go and finish the job then. I shall hang back and witness their mighty charge, I think. Shouldn't have put all my eggs in the basket of those recruits, but many of them have fled with their lives intact. And the cavalry have come in now. One of them has been butchered, but we've finished him off. It's a shame that so many of my cavalry ended up rinsed there, but it is what it is. I know better than to get in such close proximity to these dudes. They have that sort of snap-focused aim. I'm surprised that guy with the black cloak there that I just rode past didn't have a slap at me, but obviously wasn't interested. Oh, you blocked my shot, man. I mean, these guys should have been out like a light way yonder ago. I was quite lucky there as well. He nearly got me with a backswing. He's dead. I mean, we are basically carrying the force. It's normally the case, but given we've got a horse this time, it is a lot easier for us to carry the force because we can actually maneuver and get the kill stroke. Unlike poor Barry, rest his soul. Okay, well, one of them has improved. So let's just have a look here. So they can go Westerland's crossbow. They can go Westerland's various troops. If we go Lannister, we would need to go Lannister Scout for bows. Okay, interesting. So Lannister stuff doesn't have crossbows. And to be honest, the crossbowmen look kind of meh, to be honest. Only 20 odd armor. Whereas the top tier bowmen, to be honest though, then again the bowmen don't really have much better. So I think we will go Western crossbowmen then for the first few. Might as well upgrade a few of them as well. Why not? Suppose they've earned the keep, haven't they? Although we've definitely lost a few. I think 2 or 3 there at least. But that's okay. We expect to lose a few. That is the arithmetic of war. And we will certainly accrue... Oh, we don't want to work. We will certainly accrue more. I like that they've added work in, by the way. So if you do get stuck and you've got no troops, no money, you can, at the very least, do some work in a village and earn yourself a few quid. Seems to work like smithing. Like once you've done a shift, you have to rest, even if that shift was only like 30 seconds, like just then. I did not wish to walk through the town, but we have done so nonetheless. We will recruit, please. Okay, that's a nice little setup right there. And we'll go into these 26. To be honest, I think they've got the advantage. Because my recruits seem to have little to no morale. We will charge the bowmen also, or not. And we will bring the cav with me.
Follow me!
We will peel off a few of the stragglers, I think. You know what? I'm going to go in for the guy on the left straight off the bat. Well, we didn't kill him, but I timed that to perfection. So I want to pull the guys out because we don't want to drag them into the enemy as such. Okay, now they can charge. Hit them from the rear. A few of my recruits have gone down immediately. As is one of my knights. He was hard to see there. It was hard to know if he was attacking me or not. He seems they've broken the flank. These recruits are shoddy beyond words. My medicine's going up, but that's a bad sign. That means people are dying. This darkness is actually making it difficult to see who is who. Because bear in mind, I've got lights in my eyes. So there's that additional layer of difficulty there. But I am bringing that on myself, of course, for your viewing pleasure. I mean, we are doing damage at least. But it just seems like the Lannister troops are all a bit... Well, now that we have broken their spirit, I think it is important for us to go in there and finish them off. Seems like the boys have done that. I'm not riding up that hill just for the sake of it. More crossbowmans, very good. That will make all the difference, though. Having some ranged damage coming in there will help the infantry out to no end. And we are recruiting fairly well here, I'd say. Getting sort of 6 troops here or there is pretty good. And a very nice 9 from these guys. Also very nice. Let's jump in the smithy here, just see if we've got any orders. They're a bit low end, to be honest. I don't think I've got... Yeah, I've got no materials yet. Smelt those down, though. It's better than nothing. We would need to rest, so we're not going to do that. We are going to get in the tournament. Heavy Eckerton. We're not interested in that as such, but... Oh, we just got beamed. Are you alright, mate? Well, we're not the quickest with a one-handed blade, but we'll get there. Stabbings. Well, we're quicker than him by all accounts. Good work, Hedge Knight. Or Proven Knight, even. Oh, we're back with a Proven. But with no shield this time. It's going to be risky. But we've nailed him. Oh, and he's got pinged there. That's delayed him. Okay. He has been further pinged. Well, we're going to hunt this guy down and come back for the other dude. Hopefully our crossbow man knows who to aim at. Oh, you bastard. Get one shot. He has done well. Good work, man. Knee in the handle Proven Knight all the way to the end. I can see it. It's almost like a Chinese-inspired hat, that. Good work. And it's a joust off. Right in the head. Your knighting days are no more, sir. Another 250 renown. Ridiculous amount of renown there. But it is what it is. I wonder if they'll amend that. 1.7 update will be out for this mod in February, beginning of February. So a couple of weeks. If you're a Patreon to their modding community, or specifically this mod community, then you will have access to it sooner. As it goes, I'm not, full disclosure. But they do good work, and I can totally understand why somebody would be a patron of them. So fair play to them. So yeah, if you fancy doing that, you will get access to the mod quicker. But alas, I do not mind waiting. I think that's a perfectly reasonable way to run your Patreon service. And to be expected to an extent. Well, we've got another tournament here at the Hornvale. So chances are, my previous point, chances are the next character we do, we should be in 1.74, which I'm looking forward to immensely. Come here, you bastards. Well, we're going in shieldless here. That's a wild miss there from Wyland. The swordsman no more. What? I had my block up. What are you on about? I blocked that overhead. We got scammed there. That was a fix. Wyland's paid off the refs to suggest that my block wasn't protecting my overhead angle. But I assure you it was. You can see it on the footage yourself. Well, we've got plenty of recruits now. And we've got a few ranged troops to back them up. So hopefully next time we come across some looters, those 6 don't seem like they would cause us much issue. We will just send the troops there. I don't think it's worth waiting to load in just to see them get mullered. Tywin Lannister is over there with an army. I don't think there's much point joining right now because we're not really bringing anything to the party. 50 troops is neither here nor there, and all but about 10 of them are recruits, so it's not really a big deal. But we are happy to have them in our army because ultimately some of them will level up. That is the point. The towns seem to be pretty generous with us, I must say. Check out the smithing. 5 grand. Can't make you a throwing axe yet, I'm afraid. That is a shame. We will work on the smithing later down the line, but for now, I want to get into glorious combat. Sadly, I don't think we can jump into Lord combat yet. We don't have the quality of army, really, to put up a fight. Not unless they are, 50 troops, all recruits. Even then, I don't really like my odds because they will be benefiting from passives, presumably affecting morale here and there. So ideally, we would just like to fight some more outlaws for now. Again, it's against 400. They'll probably give in. They did. And we will take those prisoners. That is fine by me. Up here, Westerling's army. Not sure what the crack is with them. I assume they're allies because they're showing on the map. They are. And they are moving quick for 1,500 men. I assume the vast majority of them are mounted. Help with brigands. We will do that because that should spawn some brigands right there. 3 bands. I can help you with 3 bands, my friend. Don't you worry about that. Few extras. Beautiful. Okay, looks like we've got a bit of action over there. I mean, they're pretty much dead, aren't they? But if we can get over there, yeah, we're going to help. And we're just going to send the troops. There's only 2 of them left. It's irrelevant. We're doing this just to represent. Okay. They were like, no, it was already a foregone conclusion. We're not giving you any respect for that. Let's have a look what's going on at Wayfarer's Rest. I imagine they're looking to claim it back. And they're also looking to take away Hornvale. Yep. Who's going on in Wayfarer's Rest? Okay, nothing at the moment. Let's see what Tywin's up to, eh? Okay, so he's going for River Run. I mean, oh yeah, I don't really want to be trying to run over there. I can't really get to the army without significant risk. So I think we're going to avoid that one for now. Once we've upgraded the army a little bit, we'll get back in sieges. Don't you worry about that. But they, we definitely need weight of numbers till the next patch is updated for this mod. The AI just is bad in it. So we can't really get into a siege unless we know we've got the victory in the bag. Okay, well, we are being joined, but we've got a mission for it this time. We will jump in, look at the army there. Not too bad. To say the number of allies in this fight, or the number of units in this fight, performance is feeling okay. Shall equip the old lance. Starting miles away, aren't they? Bless them. The infantry lines are never going to meet before this is over. But we shall prepare the couch. Okay, they're coming over the hill there. We will blindly couch from this angle and hope I am in range. We're probably going to miss, but I just want to get one from this angle. Yep, we rode right through. Damn you. Dragged the enemies out of my line of attack. Little stab in there, weave our way through the horses. And I mean, they're almost certainly being trampled to death here, aren't they? Well, the ones that aren't are getting a stab in. How dare you? That was my kill. And the other kill, you bastard. 2 for him. Right, I'm coming for you, mate. Coming for you. He's juked me. Better show me there, that house guard. Knows his stuff. But that is okay. So, I believe that's okay then. I nearly got absolutely minced. If not for my massive reflexes. We will just get rid of them. Because again, a party of 4 is hardly worth the effort. But these 22, the army are on... No, they're not. I was going to say the army are on the other side of the hill. They are not, in fact. These looters are possibly going to leverage that. No, they're not. That's fine. I thought they were going to stay in the shadow of death there. But they are not. We'll keep the horsemen back. Look at that. Everybody's a recruit. Pretty much, anyway. I mean, we've certainly got the numbers this time. I think, you know what? I think the cavalry can wait there for this one. We may need to call them in, but I imagine we're going to have the range advantage. We will park up the archers just there, I think. They'll be in range there. To be honest, they'd have been in range a bit closer back, actually, but a bit further back, rather. Ooh, just missed. I did go early, but I was hoping that the full extension would buy me the distance I needed. But alas, that was not the case. He's one of mine. And now we ride down the cretins. Needs to be done. He's very small, isn't he? I need to get this polearm skill up so we can actually deal some significant damage with it. Because at the minute, it's kind of lackluster. 74 is not terrible, but these are pretty low armoured troops. We want to be hitting hundreds, ideally. 31. 31 in the chest? How did that do so little damage? It was mid-thrust, I suppose, but... yeah, I suppose that was after the apex of the thrust. I think you are better hitting them with the extension of the thrust rather than the apex, but... then again, that was the apex, and it did way more damage. Obviously, they're running away from the thrust here as well, so they're gonna survive a little bit extra. And we'll just finish the last few off with a bit of one-handed. We want to improve that as well. That was a whiff, unfortunate. And that. They're making a show of me. A big show. Get out of here. But we're not letting them go. We need to do it for the mission, so we are going to finalise these two in the annals of history. Give him a haircut before he died. There we go. My one-handed skill is also abysmal. Let it be said. So, 17 archers is a decent amount for now. We'll probably get another couple and then go into infantry and cav recruitment. One-handed handling is quite important. Oh, we've got an extra point there. We've got full smithing now. I think we'll go an extra in polearms. We've got 2 got away there. Never mind. We'll finish these off, and that should achieve the mission objective. And it has. There we go. I don't think we need to have these warning messages about armies existing in the vicinity. We can go to them if we want to anyway. I would get involved with like a big field battle if there's an army-to-army battle going on. But it doesn't look like they're doing that. As you'd imagine, they're prioritising taking land. So I can't fault them with that. All cav though. Very welcome indeed. So we are kind of skint now. So I need to start making some cash. We can do that with Tawnies, although not the best profitability. Stolen goods isn't really what I was after, to be honest, mate. So we're still on the same equipment here with these. We have got the resources. We just need to rest. So Let's get rid of the tats. Okay, that's bought us a bit of breathing room at least, and we will wait here some time. I don't think we can afford to recruit many more troops here now. Not until we get our smithing where we want it to be, and we can make some significant cash. But it's a decent little chunk to begin with, I'd say. I think we'll take the extra 2, have around 90. Seems good. So we can furnish him with one of them. It's a very small amount of money, but we're still only like level 23 smithing, so we're not going to be going for the top rank stuff yet anyway. We will smelt these down though while we can. Okay, that's got us to 25. We've got the upgraded wood making now. Charcoal maker, there we go. Okay, so at least we're not as wasteful with our wood now. Oh! Oh, Sir Malister so nearly had me there. So nearly had me. We were really lucky. I thought he did have me there when it stopped for a second, but I must have just clicked away from him enough to survive there. Manual labourers. I got 15. I got 15 for you. How many do you need, mate? 15, exactly. Yeah, I've got 15 for you. I've got them ready and waiting. I happen to have exactly the right amount, sir. There you go. That's all I've got. Give me the cash. 750, you tight bastard. I mean, they were worth less than that to me if I'd have given them in, but I'd have got roguery skills, so it's hard to put a price on that.
Kill them all!
It's only 12. Again, I think we'll keep the cavalry back. And we are going to be going... Oh, no. I did not wish to put the shield away. We're going to be going in on our own. Starting the charge. Our infantry are working their way down. Going to go with an overhand Jousterino. He's got the... How did that do 48 damage? 12 meters per second. That's quick. Damage absorbed, 51. What sort of armor have these guys got? It seems like really good armor. Like, they dish out way more damage than they take. And maybe their skills are higher, to be fair. But 77's decent there. We're making good work for the archers, though, here, I'd say. Keeping them in position. That's nice. 132 from behind. Charge through the boys. Go for the end fella. Okay, that's a lot better now. 153. Okay. Was a headshot there. Go on, my archers. Finish them off. Much better work now. I think these are our dudes. We're not far off of a new polearm skill, which I think is more damage, which would be nice. So we are going to spec towards thrusting polearms, but I'm probably, when I've got the opportunity, which we might not get given the sheer number of parts of this mod, but if we can get a sword staff, we will make a sword staff. I will probably thrust it quite a lot, but gives us the opportunity to swing it as well, which is always a welcome bonus, given the amount of damage it does. For the 3 prisoners, beautiful stuff. So from here, we will go Lannister soldiers for a bit. A few more upgrades. What do these guys need? Help with brigands. That's why I didn't target the troops, the looters straight away. We went for them after the mission. And again, we charge, boys. I will let the horsemen come in this time. I'm pressed for time today, so we will get in what we can. March forward, my fine horses. I am the quickest among you. That's a shame. I really would have loved to have one-shot skewered him there, but never mind. We are seeming to do a bit better on the stabbing, though, here now. It's very possibly just like the angle of momentum, but... Alright. Good work, lads. Big charge. Big charge. They're doing alright. I think we took a few hits as well there, but nothing major. And we have now broken them. They are fleeing the field men. Take no prisoners. I went too early. If he was charging at me, that would have been bang on, but... Well, between us, we got him, boys. And that shall do. So we will send the boys away. Another thing that's fixed in the patch is that it would have let me escape there, given that they are no longer a threat. So there will be a couple there to round off. Yeah, just one. Yeah, I'd have killed him if I'd have known it was just one, but never mind. He shall join us. No, he won't. He's fighting to the last. Fair enough. Well, bit of extra looter meat there. So we'll continue with this mission in the next episode. Not an awful lot achieved there, to be fair, as compared to the previous episode. But we need to build an army. Normally the first few episodes are taken with expanding, generating the renown, and then allowing us to join an army. But obviously we're getting 250 renown per tournament, so that's not an issue anymore. But we still need to build up the force to actually make having an army realistic. So we're building the influence as well now. It's going to cost us a lot to recruit some of the larger vassals here, but 29's not a bad start. I think within the next few episodes, we'll probably be in a position to create our own army and maybe go about our own sieges, if we don't die, that is. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time in the Underhive.